Come on. Let's go. All right, Joe. We got Fisk Vicious in the house. What better way to kick up the live streams for the fall? Give me that countdown, buddy.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get over here! Hi, I'm martial art master Daniel Casino. You know me as the original Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, and Smoke. You are tuning in to NerdCage Live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Don't miss an episode or you'll get caged. So let's finish him.
This is Anthony Marquez, better known as Kung Lao for Mortal Kombat. Make sure to like and subscribe to NerdCage Live. Be there. Us.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Niebuhr from Dog Eat Dog, and you're watching NerdCage Live. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel. These are great guys doing what they love to do.
Hi, I'm Leah Montalongo, the OG Sindel. Please like, subscribe to NerdCage Live.
This is Ernie C. from Body Count. You're tuned in to NerdCage. Can you like and subscribe?
NerdCage Live and gaming are a perfect match.
Shoot the J, Joe. Okay. Shoot it!
All right!
Over on NerdCage Live on Twitch, Jay and Joe go live.
Call me Bazooka Joe.
It's all about you.
Kaboom! Playing both old school and new school games every Tuesday night. Ooh, what a sight!
Jay, stop looking at her face and run.
But she's so beautiful.
So be sure to follow NerdCage Live on Twitch.
Run for your life, Joe. Run for your life, Joe.
Running.
Run faster. Oh no, Joe. The galaxy's doomed because of you.
To scratch your gaming itch.
Oh, nice kick, Joe.
Thank you.
Yo, that's diabolical. Wait. Yo!
That's twitch.tv/NerdCage Live.
Hey guys, it's the original Shao Kahn, Brian Glenn, and I'd like you to subscribe to NerdCage Live.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Doc Coyle, the man from Bad Wolves and God Forbid. I wanted to let you know right now, please subscribe to NerdCage Live.
Greetings, imagination connoisseurs. This is Robert Meyer Burnett, and I'm telling you to go get in the cage, the NerdCage Live. And you watch, you like, you subscribe.
And you come back and you hear some cogent discourse about all things nerdy.
NerdCage Live, do it.
Hi, my name is Kev Bayless, designer or redesigner of Donkey Kong, designer of Diddy Kong, Jago, Enderkurken, and Whizpig. You can't beat me! But what you want to do is subscribe to NerdCage, the YouTube channel. Just go there, subscribe, because you know it makes sense. And that's that.
Hi, Heather the Heart here. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow NerdCage Live.
It has begun!
If what you say is true, the Shaolin
And the NerdCage
could be dangerous.
Greetings, citizens. You're now trapped in a NerdCage. We hope you have a smashing good time.
You're now about to witness the strength of Geek Now to Low. Welcome. That's right. Once again, you are trapped in NerdCage Live. This channel is a celebration of all things pop culture. So if you are new, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'm your co-host, Jay St. G, certified geek, 7 days a week, coming to you live from yours truly, the land of the orange of Syracuse, New York. And always among us is our moderator and trollhammer, stronger than the DK Banana Sama. It is Joe of FallenOne Gaming. Hey, introduce our familiar foe here.
Yes, tonight, Fisk Vicious is back in full force on NerdCage.
Yes, you know what? So, yeah, let everybody know, Fisk, you're kind of in the middle of a rebrand. You got the blue channel that covers New York sports. You got your sports channel that covers all sports, and you also have a mental health channel. So go ahead, just dab in a little bit about that.
Yeah, so basically, I cover New York sports on the Fisk Unit Blue channel, and then if I ever decide to go back onto the regular sport. Month I got 4 video shoots this month, so I'm working on my websites this month. I'm actually building my own websites from scratch this month, so I'll say sometime in when it should be ready to drop for December. So you can go subscribe to Fisk Vicious now, but the real content will be coming out sometime in December. Is a safe bet. Safe bet is December. Got a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of, I hate to use the word dark, I say personal content. It will offend a lot of people, especially if you know me. It might offend you, might rub you the wrong way. But y'all grown ass man, y'all get over.
Yes. But yeah, we always appreciate the unfiltered attitude, the hardness you bring, the much needed masculinity that's just lacking in our society. And you know what, Fisk? When I remember when I first discovered you on YouTube, man, you were my escapism. Again, it was the Daniel Jones, Peyton Manning with Wheels video, how I discovered you. But the thing is, you always put out your opinion, and you're not afraid to give your opinion, and that's what always gravitated me to you. And I'm excited to have you here because you normally just you talk your sports, but we got stuff in pop culture we want to talk about, and I've always had the desire for like a Fisk Vegas pop culture channel, so let's give us an excuse to let you, spill the beans on your thoughts on pop culture and whatnot. So always appreciate you having me here, buddy.
Oh yeah, thank you. Last I get a chance to escape, when I have to entertain people on the sports channel. On my mental health channel, I have to be myself, which is being myself sometimes is like taking a shit. I ain't gonna lie, putting that mask on and spewing my guts is like taking a shit sometimes. So when I get to come to your channel, I get the opportunity to get outside of my comfort zone and talk about things that I don't normally talk about on my brands.
Yeah.
So it's cool. So
and vice versa. I love coming on your platform. We get to talk Giants and sports and whatnot. So I like the fact that we get to mix it up. And I gotta tell you something, Fisk, man. The last couple, I'm not saying we're doing more sports, but we're really going full force with these combat sports watch parties. So we do the boxing watch parties. We do WrestleMania, the wrestling watch parties. And some of the people that have turned up came from your channel, Fisk, that in our audience, and they'd be coming in saying, "Yo, Jay, I love it when you come on Fisk's channel," and that's how I discovered NerdCage. So I like the fact that some of your guys have been coming over to our channel, especially when we do our combat sports watch parties. And last one we did was Canelo Crawford, and we got some good views from that because there's a lot of people who may not do the pay-per-view or whatever. They want to listen to what's going on. So, yeah, it's been pretty cool. And not to mention when we do these combat sports watch parties, Fisk, it blows up on the Twitter side of things because we simulcast to Twitter. So, yeah. So it's been pretty cool that even though our channels are completely different, but we can come on. I can come on to yours, you can come on to mine, and people seem to find a way. So I just want to say thank you for all that, and thanks for sticking by NerdCage for goddamn 5 years now, dude. So yeah.
Hey man, listen. I always try to support my friends. Listen. I'm saying this now. I'm gonna get ahead of the situation, man. Despite some of the content that y'all will hear from me at the end of the year and going forward, I do rock with the people that I rock with. I'm probably gonna come across as a bad guy real soon. Some of the content that's coming out, but the people I rock with, they know I rock with them, so they shouldn't be offended by any of my takes on friendship and, battling demons and things like that. But Jay, you will always be a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Joseph, yeah. I fuck with you too, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ahead of it. So in October 2nd, before the content start getting a little dark, y'all know I said I fucked with y'all. So if it don't apply, let it fly going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, we rock with you no matter what, man. Let me just say something. We're not gonna name names, Fisk. We're not gonna name names, Fisk. But we all know that there were some people on the sports side, the sports YouTube side, that said, "Well, hold on, I don't want to touch that no more." And then and then on our side too, there are people who don't want to touch NerdCage no more for whatever reason. So I know what it's like when you say something or do something that someone else may not like, and they fucking cry about it because we live in such a pussified society.
Pussification of America.
Yep. And yeah,
low T.
Yeah. Again, we're not naming names, but at least the way our pop culture is now, not just pop culture, but our culture in general, the winds are changing just a little bit now. So now it feels a little bit okay to say, "Oh yeah, that shit sucks," or "Yeah, that shit don't fly," and people are gonna look at you like, "Oh, how could you say that?" Like, I think there's been a shift in culture just a little bit that kind of fits with us, you and me, Fisk.
Yeah, so I speak on that in the future. Like, for example, I recently had a split with one of my former co-hosts, and I talk about betrayal and how people use you on the internet. Can't trust people. So it's just, when people rock with my content like y'all do, I appreciate it, and I rock with y'all content, because the internet, whether you got social justice warriors who want to cancel you for having a wrong opinion, or you just got other content creators trying to leech off you and just suck you dry for any clout they can get and then throw you away. These internet streets, this internet world it's a dangerous world, and it's like you got to look out for everything. You can get canceled, or used to get canceled for saying the wrong things, or you collaborate with people, you help them out, and then they turn it back on you. It's content creating game is not for the weak of heart, man.
Yeah, exactly. Amen. All right, hey Joe, real quick, let's promote a couple things real quick. So why don't we? Joe, what we got going on Saturday on Twitch?
Yes, Saturday on Twitch, Spooky Games Month continues with our next title, which will be Dead Space Remake.
Yes, and then next week we resume.
Yeah, we resume Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
That's twitch.tv/NerdCage Live. And then Joe, once we finished Grabbed by the Ghoulies, boom.
Yes, we'll be playing the Chris side of Resident Evil 1 Remake.
But, bro, I'm just going to say this real quick. Spooky Games Month is my favorite time of year on Twitch, because I love playing these crazy Halloween-themed games. Some that I've never played before, some that I'm playing, that I've played many times, but it's just, I love the spooky game themes. And I just also want to make a quick announcement. Next Friday, not Thursday, I had to do Friday, and I figured this would be a good time to announce it. But since we got Fisk here tonight, I'm proud to say that our buddies, the Young Guns podcast, Kush from the Hub and Kid Blue, will be coming on next week to talk all things pop culture. I'm really excited because Kush just started making content again. So when I saw that, I reached out to him. I thought he was done. He like disappeared from the YouTube game. And I was thinking to myself, well, he graduated college. Maybe he got a super awesome job. I don't know what happened. But somehow he's returned. And I reached out. I'm like, hey, let's come back on NerdCage so we can talk more anime and Halo and Superman. So really excited. Kush is coming back. Kid Blue's been on the channel before too, so we're pretty excited to have them back on. So for the intertwine of the Giants YouTubers and NerdCage, I just want to say those guys are coming back next week. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that'll be next Friday at 7 o'clock because I have to work Friday night.
And stay tuned because we have more pre-recorded content on the way, and we have more guest announcements coming soon.
Yes, and then Joe, you got your theme park video too that went out last night.
Yes, I just put up my theme park review for Universal's Epic Universe.
Yeah, and then earlier this week we put up our Mike Myers Fanta review, and we have another Fanta video going up later tonight. I got to work on it, but I'm going to get it done tonight because tonight's my last night off, and I'm kind of gotten the Fisk knows this. It's the creative itch. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just don't want to do anything, and then sometimes you get the creative itch, and you just have the need to make content, need to make thumbnails, the need, it comes back, and I got the creative itch came back. So yeah, so tonight I'm gonna work on our next Fanta video, and then Joe and I got more stuff that we're gonna record this week, and we also have another recording. We got a bunch of stuff on the way, so we're gonna have a very heavy content month of October.
Yes.
All right, so Fisk. So I just mentioned it just a second ago, Superman. So I have to ask you, Fisk. I know you're a busy man, but did you see the new Superman movie yet? Because it's kind of a hot topic here on NerdCage.
No.
Okay.
I haven't seen any. If that movie ain't come out on Amazon Prime, I ain't seen it.
Okay, did you catch any of the Marvel films? Did you catch Captain America, Thunderbolts, or Fantastic Four?
I didn't catch none of them. The only movie that I think I caught. Oh, no, hold on. Cause DC, the only movies that I've really been watching have been on Amazon Prime. That's it. So, like, for example, the last movie I saw, which is great, by the way, is Dirty Play or Play Dirty with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I just saw an ad for that yesterday when I was watching Gen V.
Fire. Mark Wahlberg did his thing. And I watched The Working Man with Jason Statham.
Yes! I love that film.
Yes. And then I watched some other movie that just dropped on Amazon Prime. I don't know the name of it. I had to go turn my TV on to figure out what it was. But so if a lot of the movies that I watch, they come out on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, no, I love Amazon Prime. I mean, I have it because of the free deliveries. So, and I pay for it annually too. So yeah, I'm stuck with Amazon Prime.
As far as comic movies go, if it's DC, it's coming on HBO Max. If it's Marvel, it's coming on Disney Plus. That's pretty much how they have it locked in.
Yeah, see, the thing too is it's like they gotta earn my money back. So like the MCU lost me years ago. Like it's gonna take a lot for me to watch.
It lost us too, but let me just say, Fantastic Four might be the movie that brings you back.
So Fantastic Four was good.
It was good. It's if you watch Superman and then you watch Fantastic Four, it's like night and day.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say, they like the MCU between making Black Panther a woman, with no disrespect to women. I didn't like that. They ruined the second Ant-Man movie. Was terrible.
Yeah.
They basically amassed. Wasn't it Paul Rudd or whatever his name is who plays Ant-Man? And then Kang, because I guess whatever happened with him in the Hollywood thing, what did they just erase Kang from the universe or something?
I think they're going to explain that probably in Doomsday, but yes.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so you got Big Dog Kang with first time we saw Kang was Loki, right?
Loki.
Yeah.
So Loki, the season end episode of Loki, we saw Kang, which was a disappointing reveal, by the way. As much as I love the Loki show, I don't like how they debut Kang in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we lose Kang. Shuri is a horrible Black Panther. Ant-Man ain't even the main character in his own movie no more. And that Thor movie lost me. Even though I will say this about the last Thor movie. Despite not using, was it Tom Cruise or Christian Bale? One of them dudes.
Christian Bale.
Yeah. Despite not using him as a villain, I love that movie more than the third one. I hated what was the name of the third Thor? The one with Helen in it.
Ragnarok.
I freaking hated Ragnarok. At least Love and Thunder had me like. See, here's the thing, right? The reason why I liked Love and Thunder more than Ragnarok is because Ragnarok just came at a point where I was tired of the jokes. Marvel had just gotten too jokey, too unserious, and like the whole movie just irked me. Love and Thunder, for some strange reason, the comedy in Love and Thunder, it just hit with me. I don't know why, but when he's in the little arena with Zeus, and I think I forgot what the joke was, but that whole scene had me crying in the theater. So yeah, I was out on that. And then as far as DC goes, DC almost had me getting ready to go see Superman until I found out that my freaking favorite Batman movie ain't even intertwined with the damn universe. I said, fuck Superman. That's really why I didn't go see it, because I'm like, they're fucking up already. So I'm like, you mean to tell me the best Batman universe we've ever had with oh my gosh, the director.
Ben Affleck?
No, not him.
Christian Bale.
No, not him.
Matt Reeves is Rob Patterson.
This is the best Batman universe we've ever had. The Penguin show was a 10 out of 10.
Yes!
It was a 10 out of 10. And you mean to tell me I'm not getting Penguin and Robert Pattinson in the new DC universe? They lost me before they had me.
Like I said before, I think that they're going to have a split here. You're going to have James Gunn's DCEU, and then you're going to have Matt Reeves' Elseworlds, and you're going to have them run parallel to each other. And I think Elseworlds is going to crush it, because that's what Batman is part of, is Elseworlds.
But that's so dumb, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I had me on the channel around the time that this got announced. Yeah. I was out on Twilight Boy's Batman. I was out on it. But after seeing the movie and how he's portrayed and how he carried himself, I liked it. I liked the whole universe. The whole grimy, down-to-earth, mob boss, sociopath, Joker crap. I loved everything about that Batman. And then
Jay and I are on the same page with one thing that irks us about Batman, and that is that Robert Pattinson has to pump up his Bruce Wayne a little bit, because it's
emo Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Yeah, he's a little weird with the Bruce Wayne thing.
But him as Batman is good.
Yes.
Good. He's great as Batman. But here's the thing, right? We all know Ben Affleck's let me rephrase that. I know. I don't know what y'all take is. Ben Affleck's the best Batman we've ever had. Okay.
I share that opinion.
Henry Cavill's best Superman we ever had. I don't even got to see the new movie to tell you. I know Cavill was better, right?
Yes.
The only problem is, again, they came in a situation where everybody wanted jokes. Everybody wanted jokety joke, hibbity hibbity, laugh from Marvel. That was just the, So what happened was Zack Snyder came and gave everybody the Dark Knight tone, and they didn't appreciate it. Now you fast forward to the pandemic after Endgame, we tired of the jokes, right? And I just sit back and say, I want to know from my fellow nerds, respectfully, if I can call y'all nerds.
Yes.
Fellow nerds like me.
I own that shit.
Yeah, me too, right? So I am going to die on this hill. If Man of Steel had came out in 2021, it would have did $2 billion at the box office. if Batman vs Superman Snyder Cut had dropped in 2021 or 2022 after the Marvel run, and we got tired of Marvel jokes and shit, if they had dropped that serious tone after the Marvel run, they would have been off to the races. I personally think the fact that they had that Dark Knight tone running concurrent with the jokes from Marvel, it was hard to go. Marvel did $1 billion on that stupid girl. What's the girl with Samuel Jackson?
Captain Marvel.
Yes, she did $1 billion. Name one Marvel film that didn't do $1 billion leading up to Endgame for like 5 years. Name one.
Ant-Man and Guardians, but they still made a lot of money.
Guardians didn't do $1 billion? I know Ant-Man didn't get to $1 billion. I thought one of the Guardians got $1 billion.
No, they almost did, but it didn't.
So if you think about it, nothing was stopping Marvel. They beat Avatar. Nothing was stopping Marvel, right? So I just feel like if DC could have just waited it out, waited for everybody to get tired of the jokes, there would have been the perfect time to drop Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, Henry Cavill, because the world would have appreciated it.
Yeah.
And I just think, I want y'all to take, if they had waited 6 years to drop their movies, do you think they would still be?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the world wasn't ready, and I'll also just, to add to what you said, I think another thing is that they should have stayed the course. I think the executives at WB were just crying because, okay, Man of Steel made $700 million, Batman vs Superman made almost $900 million. They're like, well, it's not Marvel money. They're not making $1 billion, but they're still making money. They just weren't making $1 billion. They should have just stayed the course and kept going, and I think they would have been fine. Because, I feel like you said, it was a good contrast to Marvel. I think they should have just stayed the course instead of hitting the panic button and trying to interfere and change things and ruin stuff. I think they shot themselves in the foot by doing that. They should have just stayed the course with Snyder, and I think they would have been fine. Would they have been better than Marvel box office wise? No, but they wouldn't be utter trash that they've been getting in the box office like they did with Shazam and Flash and Blue Beetle, which
Aquaman did $1 billion, didn't it?
The first one did, not the second one, and the first one was still part. The first one was still part of Snyder's run. So I think they just shot themselves in the foot. Joe, what do you got?
Well, I think that DC and Marvel both suffer from they haven't learned how to play the long game yet. They're all about just quantity over quality. Let's pump out as many films as we can, and you'll be guaranteed to hit somewhere. And it's like, that's all fine and good, but your failures are going to capitalize, and people are going to get sick of them. And then when you do have a gem come out, nobody's going to show up. So it kind of kills them when they push too much, too quick, and they have the budget for it, but they don't have the writing. The writing is suffering.
Yeah.
However, that being said, I think Marvel has turned a corner after seeing Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Thunderbolts was a little lackluster, but they went in the right direction, and then they capitalized with Fantastic Four, and now they're on their way to Doomsday. I think they've picked up the momentum they needed. DC, on the other hand, is still experimenting, so we'll have to wait and see. I mean, their Elseworld stuff seems to be good, but their DCU is just falling apart.
Yeah, and the reason why their DCU is falling apart is because they can't even keep a consistent Batman. Like, that's a big deal, because Matt Reeves really knocked it out the park with the Batman, and the Penguin show was amazing. So
I thought the Penguin show was better than the Batman.
It was. So when you already got this thing rocking and rolling over here, you got to make sure that intertwines. Like, you can't just sit here and say, oh, here's a different Batman, and then you got this whole universe over here. Like, that's just dumb, man.
The other problem,
or you're not.
The other problem is that when Matt Reeves was doing his Batman and everything, DCU tried to answer their own thing by having Michael Keaton come back in The Flash, which is awesome. I loved it. I loved that part of it. But you're taking away from the Matt Reeves Batman by doing that because you're shifting the focus. So it kind of took away from that in a way.
Yeah, and like I said, I just think the comic, how do I say this? You know how they say everything has a run?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is gonna be a long-winded, but whatever.
Yeah.
Who in a million years, if you take me back to 1999, right? Or no, take me back to 98, when I'm watching The Rock versus Austin at WrestleMania. If you would have told me 20 years from now wrestling would be a shell of itself to the point where it's like we don't care, I'm not saying people don't care about wrestling, but what I mean is like The Rock and Stone Cold, they dominated everything. They was doing like 10 million viewers for Raw. Now they get what, 1 or 2 million tops. If you had told me way back in 2000 and like what 6 or 7 that we would no longer be using cable, we just had this conversation before we went live, that people would literally just use their cell phone and just use the internet to watch TV, if they even watch TV. Like, TV shows don't exist no more, right? Prime time don't exist. Like, who outside of sporting events, who's tuning in to Seinfeld every Tuesday at 7, right? And then I said all that to say this: if you had told me 5 years ago that nobody would care about the next Marvel movie, that if you had told me 5 years ago that Marvel will be putting out movies that could barely do a couple $100 million in the box office, I would have called you crazy. Right? Because what the second Captain Marvel didn't do anything.
Yep.
Marvel was putting out numbers that I didn't even think was possible for a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like everything has its run, and then everything goes away. So I personally feel like it's hard to revive the comic book era right now because we haven't missed it. They put out movies, they forced movies that we didn't want. Like the Black Widow, we didn't want that. Shang-Chi was a hit, but we're still waiting on the sequel. We didn't care for the Black Panther 2. So, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, after Endgame, we probably shouldn't have got another superhero movie from any company till like 2027.
Yeah.
Because I just think the fatigue is in oversaturation. How many TV shows did they put out on Disney Plus after Endgame?
A lot.
I just think it got to a point where it's like, okay, what the hell are we doing? Like, what the hell are we doing, Marvel? Kevin Feige, go take it like a 3-year vacation, fam. Like, you're doing too much. And then DC. Go ahead.
It's like it seems like, you know, with comic books, they're able to experiment, change the stories around, and do everything, and just pump out one after another, and that's fine for that particular medium. But when you try to do that with movies, like you said, they desensitizes people from the content, and people just want something else now.
Yep.
You know, it's just as simple as that. You need to go back to your roots and put comic books on the shelf for a little while, and then maybe after this phase, put the comic books on the shelf for a while, shift your focus to something else, and then come back in a big way, say 5-10 years later.
Yeah. I think after Endgame, they should have shut comic book movies down for like at least 5 or 6 years.
And it was confusing too, because you literally called it Endgame and then kept going.
Yeah, and why does Black Widow get a movie after Endgame that happens before Endgame? What the hell?
That should have happened well before that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Black Widow came out way too late after she was already dead, by the way.
Yeah.
So, I will say this though, we did get some outliers though. Spider-Man: No Way Home, which the nostalgia factor because he brought back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Yeah, because like I said, it's an outlier. And then Deadpool 3, another outlier because it brought.
Deadpool. Yeah. See, here's the thing. those are Fox movies. People don't even count those as like superhero movies. Those like Spider-Man been putting out movies since 2002, right?
Yeah.
Deadpool is basically with the Wolverine crack. So he's been, we known about Deadpool in the movie since what? 2011. Didn't he do a cameo in the second Wolverine movie?
The first Wolverine prequel. Yeah, and
way
then
in 2012, right? Am I wrong?
2009. 2009.
And they did a horrible rendition of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I just think the Fox movies, when it comes to like Spider-Man, Wolverine, they've always just had their little lane over there until they tried to do too much for people. But they always, they always had their lane. But Marvel, I give Kevin Feige all the credit in the world. Like, bravo, leading up to Endgame. But you dragged us through 10 years, because Endgame came out 2019, right?
Yep.
And when did the first Hulk come out? Because the Hulk was ground zero for
2008. 2008.
So what? Yeah. So what? 11 years, right?
Yeah.
Hulk came out before Iron Man, right?
No. Iron Man came out first, then Hulk. It was like they were like 2 months apart.
Okay, so you dragged us 11 years perfectly, movie after movie, TV special. After 11 years of keeping up with your shit, go away for 5 or 6 years, bro. 11 years. Grown men cried in Endgame, okay? You took it all from us. Grown men cried in Endgame, okay? After Endgame, you're just supposed to do the Kobe Mamba out, drop the mic, go away, make us miss you. They didn't give us a chance to miss them at the Endgame, and I think that killed everything they had going. They didn't give us a chance to miss them. Bond.
The other thing is they had the perfect formula in the first phase when they were going up from Iron Man 1 all the way to Endgame, and then they shifted their formula and lost everybody.
Yep. Too jokey. They got too jokey.
Yep.
Like, comic relief is needed to a point, but you can't make that your center focus.
You can't try to be funny. They tried to be funny. Robert Downey Jr. is naturally funny.
Yeah.
Loki was naturally funny. Chris Hemsworth.
Not only that, but there are certain actors that can just play themselves, and it works. Like, Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. Like, his personality matches perfectly outside of his working life. So that was a perfect casting. Some of these superheroes just don't have the casting.
Pretty much, I agree.
Yeah. And I'll do a little bit of a shift here. I just want to touch on what Joe said earlier about the 3 new Marvel movies, and then we can kind of shift to something else I want to talk about. But so Fisk, you just lit it out perfectly. Like, Marvel got carried away after Endgame. We didn't get the chance to miss them. We didn't get the chance to breathe. And we got all these crap movies. But I will say, in defense of Marvel, I agree with all those movies were crap. But Captain America: Brave New World with Anthony Mackie, who I interviewed, by the way, for Twisted Metal, but not for Captain America. But I will say this, and I think Joe will agree with me, is that Captain America, despite the movie, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was garbage like everybody else said. I thought it was okay, but I will say this. Captain America 4 was a really good, soft reset that Marvel kind of needed. And then Thunderbolts, I didn't love it, but I liked it. So they were kind of winning me over again. And then finally, Fantastic Four felt like a Phase 1 Marvel film. So Marvel kind of won me back over, Fisk. So I just want to say that when you get the chance, check those 3 movies out, and I promise you, you're gonna be pumped for Doomsday, because Avengers Doomsday, it's basically the current Avengers, the X-Men universe, and the Fantastic Four all intertwining to fight off Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. So I will tell you, when you see the ending of Fantastic Four, you're gonna be pumped.
And Channing Tatum even came out to say that this movie is going to be Endgame level with standing ovations and shit. So I would be ready for it.
All right, I will give them a chance because y'all told me to. I will
Yeah.
give them a chance.
Yeah, like I said, they won me back. So I think
I made a vow to never watch another Marvel movie after that Black Panther shit, but I would give them a chance.
Yeah. Give those 3 movies a chance and let us know what you think. We definitely want to get your take on it.
I still ain't forgiving them for making Shuri Black Panther. I ain't forgiving that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that we're probably gonna see in Doomsday is that, but it is what it is. But I'm just excited because, oh my god, Fisk, you're gonna laugh because you're not far behind me, Fisk, but I'm turning 40 when Doomsday comes out next December. But I will say this: for my 40th birthday, I'm really excited to see the X-Men once again. So I'm just happy we're getting the X-Men back one last time. So that's why I'm really excited for Doomsday. It's mainly because of the X-Men and all the stuff that I'm hearing and the leaks I'm hearing has got me pumped. So, and it's been confirmed that Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool will be in it as well. So let's go.
I will give them another chance. I will give them another chance.
All right. So speaking of X-Men, I know we just showed it to you, Fisk. So Insomniac Games, who made the Spider-Man games, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2, which are all great. I never played them, but Joe says they're great games. We got a Wolverine game coming out next fall. So I'm guessing September, October next year. We're getting Wolverine by Insomniac. So Fisk, what did you think of that fucking trailer for Wolverine for PlayStation 5?
Thought it was great. It's gonna be nice and violent, a nice little slasher game, and I think it's gonna be, again, like I told y'all, this is a game that they wanted to make because they could get as violent, bloody, and gory as they like. You know, when you make a Spider-Man game, you know, it's a bang bang, beat them up, you know, web them up a little bit. This time they get they're letting this dude jump off motorcycles and put his claw on your forehead on the way down, and he's freaking catching himself on the side of mountains with his claws. So you know they already have you webbing between skyscrapers. So imagine jumping from building to building or ledger to ledger with your Wolverine claws. So I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I do have a gripe. I'm sorry, I have to say, it's gonna take me time. I can't say I'm wild about the voice of Wolverine. I'm used to. I'm sorry, Joe. What's the voice actor from the cartoon? Yeah, that's like the Wolverine I'm accustomed to because now that we had
Liam McIntyre is the new voice. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't remember. I think the old voice.
Yeah.
Steve Blum. You know,
yeah.
Steve Blum voice.
But he did all the cartoons and he did all the Marvel vs. Capcom games. So I'm like so used to that voice. So, and then we got, of course, we got Hugh Jackman, but that's another story for another. But it's just, I don't know. It's gonna take me a minute to like grasp this voice of Wolverine. But other than that, I'm all for this. It was cool that we saw Omega Red. It was cool that we saw Mystique. Just give us a great Wolverine Sabretooth level. Like, give us a great battle with Sabretooth, please. Like, I want to see all the rivals, all the direct rivals to Wolverine. You know, the Weapon X program, Joe, what was the name of that Canadian group there that had like Puck and all those guys? Like, I want to see all of those. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, I want.
Played the freaking Legends game too.
Yeah, they were in the Legends game, but I want to see all of those turn up. And like I said, I'm excited for Omega Red. I think Omega Red's a great fucking villain.
I want to see. I genuinely want to see Insomniac maybe take the mantle for Marvel games and stuff, because back in the day you had X-Men Legends, you had Ultimate Alliance and stuff like that. If they build on each individual thing, like Spider-Man and Wolverine and stuff like that, maybe a Hulk game or something, then eventually they may be able to bring those games back in a way. Maybe not the exact Ultimate Alliance, but they might be able to, cross blend their games, and with the tech that we have nowadays, it could be amazing.
And the big rumor right now is this Wolverine game is going to lead to an X-Men game. That there's an X-Men game right now in development that made by Insomniac that this game's going to lead to.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It just sucks it's on PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation, but
you ain't got PS5?
No, I have Xbox and Switch too.
Oh, I thought you had a PS5.
I have the PS5.
Yeah, he's got the PS5. So when we play PS5 games, Fisk, he brings his PS5 over. So at least I will get to play Wolverine because we will be playing it on Twitch at launch. Joe's gonna bring his PlayStation 5 over. We will be playing Wolverine at launch next year.
I may or may not be able to talk Jay into playing the Spider-Man games next year on the way to Wolverine.
Yeah. Fisk, we're sitting on so many games, old and new, that we want to play. It's just we only Twitch 2 days a week, so there's only so many we can get to. And then, of course, we get all these new releases that we have to play. So, like, our next major new release is going to be Metroid Prime 4. We're playing that at launch, like we have to. Like, everything, stuff happens. We get these out of nowhere announcements, and
And I'm sure there'll be more to come. The Game Awards are on the way, so.
And first, I gotta ask you, as we mentioned earlier on Twitch, we're playing Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Dead Space remake, and Resident Evil 1 remake. I've never played Dead Space. What about you, Fisk? Have you played Dead Space?
No.
Okay. I just want to get your take on Dead Space. I've never played it, so.
I've never played it.
Okay, yeah.
It's a space-based horror game, and the enemies, the only way to kill the enemies is to dismember them completely. So
it sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Last space game I played was Mass Effect.
Which is also a great series. We'll see what happens in the future, and this is a good segue.
Yep.
When EA is getting bought out by that Saudi Arabia company. So those titles, we'll see what happens. There's also rumors that they may be doing a heavy AI push, and that scares me a little bit with the gaming industry.
Why?
I don't know. It's a really weird decision to me to put AI in and just to cut costs. Like literally, they're doing AI to cut costs. But what does that entail? Does that mean that they're getting rid of human employees at a certain level or something? Because if they're taking their writers out and they're pushing AI narratives, that's going to be horrible.
Well, I can't speak on the writers, but that AI is the tech world is crazy that the tech people are creating what's going to replace them. But video games, if you think about it, AI is perfect to create your video game. Why pay a human when you can have the most advanced AI programs in the world do your graphics and your coding and your programming? Why pay a human?
Well, that's the thing. If they're doing it at a graphical level and stuff like that, I could see it working. But when you start making it based around the narrative, I don't know.
I agree with Joe. Like, I mean, I agree with both of you guys. Like, not to play the man in the middle. But no, you're both right though. Like, I don't know how it's gonna be when you're replacing humans, but at the same time, like, I mean, video games have always been AI driven in a way. I mean, NPCs and stuff like that, it's all AI driven, and I think we can all agree though that EA has kind of like lost its way.
The layoffs and company shutdowns and everything. But
Fisk, come on, I want to get your take on this. Like, can we agree that Madden isn't what it used to be, and NBA wasn't what it used to? Like, can we agree? Like,
yeah, well, Madden, I retired from Madden 2 years ago because it was trash.
There you go.
As far as the NBA goes, the NBA games is trash. That's why 2K put them out of business when it comes to NBA games. So EA as a company has been lazy ever since microtransactions became a thing. EA's been lazy. So they basically just make Madden to make people buy cards. They make FIFA to make people buy cards. That's really it's all about microtransactions for EA. So we'll see how the Saudis approach things if they go more towards quality over microtransactions. But as of right now, all EA cares about is microtransactions. Go to FIFA, build a team. Buy Madden, build a team. Like if imagine how much better the actual games would be if microtransactions didn't exist. If they had to just make the best game they could and not put out a half-ass game to make us buy the shit that should have been in the game for day one later, then, imagine how much better the games would be.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I mean, I haven't played Madden in years because I was sick of buying it over and over again for pretty much the same game with really nothing new. I will say this though. I'll give these Saudi people a chance. Joe, we've talked about it. Bring back Fight Night. My God, bring back Fight Night and do it good, because I've been starving for a Fight Night game, man. If they can bring back Fight Night like they did with and I want round 3 style gameplay, where you have the option to use the joystick to punch or the buttons to punch, both. I hope we get Fight Night in the near future now that EA has been bought out by these Saudis. So I will give them the chance. And I know some people have been talking about. Well,
wait, time out. Was it Fight Night or Knockout Kings?
It was the same thing. Knockout Kings became Fight Night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it started off as Knockout Kings, and then they changed it to Fight Night. But yeah, it was Knockout Kings. Yes.
Jay, your audio just went out.
Well, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I thought that was me. I was like,
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me.
It sounded like a malfunctioning Terminator.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, it's still squeaky.
Sorry, I'm turning.
Remind me of that South Park episode with the
Now it's muted completely.
Jay, RJ wants to come, but you got to send him the invite on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, still going. Still squeaky.
Oh, okay. Hold on. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me. But yeah, guys, continue on the EA thing, Joe, and I'll get RJ in here.
I'm gonna speak this into existence right now. If EA wants to bring back a title that's going to rally the fans, either remaster or remake Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh, that would be goated.
You know what I mean? Especially with the tech that we have now, that could be fucking amazing. And we have, new talent that's come in since the original game, so you could pop different rappers in that weren't a thing back then. So you can add a whole nother realm to it.
Facts. Oh, I'm down for that. Oh, Jay, you have RJ's Instagram, right?
Hold on. Let's see if I. Is it Clutch Del RJ?
That sounds about right. Light-skinned Drake-looking dude in the picture.
yeah, with an afro and almost looks like Kaepernick. Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been put on the shelf from EA that they could potentially bring back now, being that they're being bought out and everything, and I'm pretty sure that would rally the fans. Like you said though, the only thing that needs to change, the biggest thing that needs to change, is they need to shift focus. They don't have to put out making money, in different ways and everything, but they need to shift their focus off of microtransactions and do maybe story expansions, game modes, stuff like that for DLC. And that would be fine, because that's stuff that wasn't in the original game, but it's been built upon since, and we can rally behind that. But microtransactions for skins and shit have to go away.
And the thing too is, like I said, I think microtransactions have ruined the gaming community to a certain extent, because again, now they're just putting out incomplete games and charge you for shit that should have been in the game in the first place.
Exactly. Or giving you stuff that you never asked for. Like, I mean, with games like, and this isn't even EA, this is Activision, but like with Call of Duty and stuff like that, nobody cares what your gun looks like. Nobody cares what your character looks like, because you're first person, you can't even fucking see him.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? That's you're buying a skin so someone else can see it.
Basically.
All right. I think RJ got it. So so he should be hopping in here any second here.
That's definitely how I feel like with the gaming community. I just feel like microtransactions ruined everything. Microtransactions to me was supposed to be like the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel bad for this younger generation because they've grown up on microtransactions now, so they don't know what it feels like not to have them.
Yeah, but exactly. But my thing is like I feel like they should have kept it like that, like Grand Theft Auto, instead of like the Ballad of Gay Tony or the biker shit, right? Whatever the biker one was, I forgot the name of it. That's supposed to be microtransaction. When Metal Gear puts out the VR series in between games, that's a microtransaction. Like, take your time, make a whole nother game mode or game. You get what I'm saying? Don't sell me a skin or a freaking gun or in Madden a fucking card. Like, don't sell me that shit. Like that.
Microtransactions as a term is relatively new. We used to call it expansions, and that's literally what it was. An expansion to the game, not, oh, we're gonna sell you the piece of the game we didn't put in there. It's like, no. Put the whole game out and make a whole new part of it.
Yeah, like when Gears of War would give us new maps every couple months back in the days.
Exactly.
Like that is what microtransactions for, not the nickel and dime. What are you on OnlyFans model? Like you just freaking nickel and dime? Like what are we talking about here? So it's like one day if I had when I have kids, because I do want like 2 kids whenever I'm blessed with the right woman, but like I'm not gonna allow my kids, like, because my thing with the microtransaction, I just feel like society as a whole, whether it's the porn industry with OnlyFans, the video game industry with microtransactions, and sports betting. Now that sports betting is legal, you can ruin your life on your phone legally. Legally. Whether you're betting on sports, paying an OnlyFans model, microtransactioning on Call of Duty or your favorite action game, you can literally ruin your financial life from your cell phone in today's society. Amazon, you can just go shopping on Amazon. You can DoorDash your food. I just feel like society, and I'm gonna sound old. I'm only 36, but I'm about to sound old. I feel like society was better when you had to leave the fucking house. The fact that you don't have to leave the house now, you could just do everything from a phone or the internet and get your credit card. I'm just like, it was harder to spend money when I had to get out of my house, pull out the cash, touch the money, and then give it to somebody and spend it. It's easy to spend money when you just put in your credit card number. It's hard to spend money. Yeah, I'd had to get in my damn car, get dressed, and I'm touching the cash. I'm counting this shit in my hand. I'm seeing the money leave. It's not just a number on the screen. Like, I done touched this $20 bill. I done felt this shit. And I got to hand it to you. And I got to see my $20 turn into $1.89 at the change. So it was like, I might be crazy. I might be off the beaten path right now, but I feel like the world was a better place when I had to actually leave the house and actually spend my money. You know, it's a lot easier to tell a stripper no. I'm not giving you $100.
And I mean, when it comes to microtransactions and shit, there's another micro word that comes up. I mean, it's almost like an addiction now. Like you're microdosing on video games.
Yes, it's addictive. I'm like, because if you think about it, right? It's easy for me. Again, I could tell a stripper no. I'm not gonna give you this $100, right? OnlyFans. I don't have this problem, but it's harder. I don't want to leave the house. Oh, fine. I'm just gonna message this girl. It's easier to give an OnlyFans girl $100 than it ever was to give a stripper $100.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a lot easier to DoorDash some food but that you know you shouldn't
Got
be
'em.
buying, than it is to go to an actual restaurant, wait in line, sit down, tip the waiter. It's a lot. It was harder to do that. And as far as video games go, bro, $50 for a video game, that was a lot back in the days, right? I'm gonna pay $50 for the game. You might get $15 from me for a strategy book. You might get $15 from me from the strategy book. Nowadays, you buy a game and it's like, damn, I got to have like an extra $400-500 on deck for the microtransactions.
Yeah, and let's just say it here. This is a good segue for this. Is console prices. Yes, certain consoles back in the day when they first dropped were pretty expensive for the time, but normal console prices were like $200 to $250. That's it. Every console that came out, every next generation was a standard price of about $200 to $250. Now we got freaking prices like $500 and above, and it's like that's double, if not triple, what we freaking were paying. That's ridiculous.
And making his NerdCage Live debut, ladies and gentlemen of NerdCage Nation, RJ SportsFacts. How's it going, bud?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yep.
I was making sure. I didn't know if we was on StreamYard. What's good?
Yeah. No, we're on Streamlabs OBS going on the YouTube, and I'm using Zoom as my program. But thanks so much for coming on, RJ.
What's the conversation, Jay?
We were just talking about microtransactions and game. Now Joe just mentioned game consoles going up in price.
Well, you know what they're about to do, right? So GTA 6 is coming out. Me personally, I believe GTA 6 is coming out in 2027. GTA 6 has. I'm not even joking. I think it's coming out because you know what's coming out in 2027? The new PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox. So what they're gonna do is do a combined of that. I promise you, the next PlayStation Xbox will be $1,000 at least. $1,000. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, which is completely ridiculous. I mean, you can't pump enough tech into these things to make that argument that those prices are relevant.
No, because at that point, I could just build my own PC.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where I'm about to go. I'm about to go to PC. I'm about to go to PC, bro. Like at this point, like, I play the older games more than the new games. The new games suck now.
Yeah.
Hold. One thing y'all was talking about, right? I just want to say this right here, right now, because I made a comment about this.
Yeah.
Graphics are overrated. Engines and storylines are way more important than graphics. I'm sorry. I'm tired of, because I play 2K. I don't care how much a guy sweats. I don't care. If the guy moves out of bounds, it is beyond crazy. I don't care.
Not only that, but go back 10 years and look at the graphics. They're actually better than they are today in certain games.
I agree, 100%.
I don't know why. Movies the same way. CGI was better 10 years ago. I don't understand it, but that's the way it was.
No. It's called microtransactions. They put out incomplete games. This is what they do. This is why things look better back in the days, because they were actually a finished product. Nowadays, they intentionally put out incomplete products to sell you the rest of the shit later. That's why stuff don't look as good, because they're intentionally putting out an incomplete product.
Donkey Kong Bonanza just did it. I know you're not a Nintendo kid like me, Fisk, but we just beat Donkey Kong Bonanza on Twitch, right? And then just a couple weeks ago, they released an expansion pack, and it's $20 fucking when the game was already fucking $70, and then you add $20 to it. That's $90 for a damn game.
Yeah.
And you know
you want to put out incomplete products? Leave that to the automotive industry. They've been doing it for the last 50 years.
And you know what they do? They'll have patches, right? So they'll put out like 2K or Madden. Oh, it works. It does that because it's a patch, and then they patch the patch and patch the patch, and it's like, bro, if you gotta patch all this stuff, why? Me personally, I think sports games shouldn't be out every year. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like they should be. Like,
what changes in a year, really?
Yeah, nothing. Really nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
just the roster. Just roster updates. All it is.
Like in Madden, I used to be a big franchise guy. You can't even play as legends in franchise mode unless you pay for our microtransactions on my team. That's BS, bro. Wait, are we allowed to curse or no?
Yes, yeah. This is adult. This is an adult-only channel. Yeah,
I think when it comes to sports games, release one per decade, and if you want to do roster updates, do DLC every year.
See, here's the thing, right? One of the reasons I retired from Madden 2 is when I play Madden in 2K, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's $1,000 game because I'm gonna pay $100 to get the game, and they're gonna get a bundle out of me a couple times a month. I'm gonna spend like $250 a month buying packs.
Jesus.
So
In
it's
my
like,
career.
on my you got the My Career, you got the Park, or you got the My Team, or in Madden you got MUT.
Yeah,
in Madden, every week you're gonna drop $120 on the MUT bundle so you can get the best players.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, in order to actually be able to play Madden and 2K and FIFA and MLB The Show, in order to be able to compete in order to have a team that can compete online, you have to spend money. You have to buy packs, get updated cards.
I hate to say this.
And you know what's crazy, right? You'll spend, like, prime example, I play 2K still because I love the franchise mode where you can go back in history and play in the bird era or whatnot. I feel like that's very advanced. Even with that, you'll spend money on cards and they'll outdate the cards and you gotta buy more cards.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's an all-year thing.
I can't do that. I just, it's too much. Nah, bro. I can't.
And I hate to say it, but the basic problem is the consumer, because we're allowing this shit to happen by continuing to buy this shit from them.
I haven't bought Madden since Madden 17.
I'm not saying there aren't exceptions. I mean, there are a lot of people, mostly in our generation, that are burnt out on that fucking shit. But you got this younger generation come in that have seen microtransactions forever and don't care about spending money.
They don't know
and
the
they
difference.
buy this shit willy-nilly because it becomes an addiction to them.
But you gotta understand, since I retired from Madden for about 2 years, right? So from Madden 14 to Madden 17, I was retired from Madden. I quit playing the game. So when I came back, because we didn't have microtransactions on the last generation of Xbox, whatever it was called. But when I came back to the new Xboxes, that's when they started all the microtransactions. So when I came back for Madden 17,
what Xbox are you talking about? You talking about 360?
whatever. No, it's the
Xbox One X. Yeah, Xbox One.
That definitely had transactions on it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad. Like, as far as Madden goes, Madden and 2K, right? The microtransactions in Madden and 2K didn't get bad to like 16, 17, right? Back in like 13, 14, 15, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but it definitely got pushed later during the 2010s.
So what happened?
I mean, you're talking to a guy right now that hasn't played sports games since game day.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time.
So when I got back on Madden in 2017, I want to say between 2017 until I retired 2 years ago, they probably got about a good 17,000 out of them. Because I was trying to compete and win Madden tournaments and shit like that, right? So I would spend, when it was time to play a Madden tournament, I'd spend $400 or $500 ripping bundles to make sure my team was good. So they was getting like 2 bands a year out of me off Madden, and the game only costs $100. So it's disgusting work. Now that's just me playing Madden, and I'm a working guy. Imagine how much money they get from people who have money, like who have disposable cash and don't care. Like I'm a Yankee fan, right? So Jazz.
Oh yeah. What's the score? Wait, the game just started. I was gonna say, what's the score?
It's 0-0, top of the second.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jazz Chisholm, they asked Jazz Chisholm what he did to get over the game 1 loss. He says, "Oh, I just went and played MLB The Show. I beat a dude with my team, right?" And I'm like, I would hope so. Your rich ass probably got the best team available. You done probably spent like 6 bands on the game, not giving a damn, because you're Jazz Chisholm. You make 20-30 million a year, so it's nothing for you to just buy packs, $150 bundle, $150 bundle, $150 bundle until you get every card you want because you have money to burn. So imagine how much money these companies like EA Sports or 2K, whatever. Imagine how much money they make off kids and grown-ass men who have nothing better to do Then they spend
But
money.
you want to talk about where microtransactions are taking over? This is why I don't play any of these. The mobile gaming industry for your cell phone.
I can only imagine.
Fucking everything's a microtransaction.
Well, I don't like, not to mention, like, if you're in the middle of a mobile game and then like someone calls or texts you and you can't get out of it, like, it's I don't fuck with mobile games.
I'm gonna show my age here. Me personally, and I just started playing this. Now I played this game in the past, but I really started playing it heavy now. I think me personally, the best game out there, I think is Fortnite.
I never played it. My little sister played it. I never played it.
Fortnite is free.
I don't fuck with Fortnite, but you know, it's mostly because, again, like with microtransactions, you have to buy every character that comes out, and there's one every fucking week.
I won't lie.
But here's the thing, me personally, I'm okay with that because the game is free. The game is free.
True.
You can play it, and you don't need. I don't know if you guys have PlayStation. You don't need Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus.
No, you don't.
You just need internet on your game. That's really it.
Well, I watched. Shout out to my friend Total MK. I watched him play it because they released the Mortal Kombat characters on Fortnite, and they actually kept the original skins from the old games. So I watched Total MK play. I'm like, okay, that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So I think I do appreciate the fact that like every single fucking franchise, every single IP is basically on Fortnite now.
Yeah, and I gotta say I'm a little biased because I got burnt out on the entire battle royale genre. So I don't fuck with any of them anymore. I don't play Warzone. I don't play Apex Legends. I don't play Valorant. I don't play any of it.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Call of Duty's fall.
I'm more based on, you know, campaign narrative-based games, to be honest.
Also, EA, retire college football. College football's trash. I'm done with it. 25 was okay. 26 is beyond horrible. Just retire at this point.
They should just combine that and Madden, because so like NBA too, they combined the WNBA with the NBA in their games now. Why don't they just do the same thing with Madden? Do the college
it used to be two different things. Remember NCAA, and then they'll have Madden. It was two different things. But either way, plus I'm not a big fan of the Frostbite engine. I feel like it's horrible. Like
it was good when it dropped. It hasn't improved.
It's been bad. I like the Ignite engine way better.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to engines, my favorite one is the most available. It's the Unreal Engine.
Oh, agreed. That's what Fortnite runs on. It's the best engine out there.
Yeah. And then I think if I were going like maybe top 3, Unreal Engine, CryEngine, which is almost not even used anymore because the Crysis games are put on hold, and the RE engine for survival horror.
Yeah, just engine plays. Once again, it goes back to graphics. They want to make the game look pretty. Don't care how it moves. Don't care how it's just. They don't care about storylines anymore. It's beyond horrible. Horrible. It's
I said, with narratives, I think the best stories that are being made on games are survival horror games. Right. That's where the biggest boom in story-based narrative is coming from. That and maybe you can argue RPGs.
I haven't played the survival horror game since I beat Resident Evil 4 on PS2.
Well, we got Resident Evil Requiem coming, so...
Yeah, Fisk, Resident Evil 9 comes out February 9th? Yeah, February 9th, Fisk, is Resident Evil 9, and it looks fucking crazy. I cannot wait. We're playing that at launch. Again, we have that plan. We're gonna play Resident Evil 9 at launch for 9 hours on day 1. That's the plan. we're gonna take the day off from work and play 9 hours.
Yeah, and if I want to reverse gears a little bit, same topic, but we talked to Fisk about this already. RJ, what are your thoughts on the EA being bought out by the Saudi company there?
Now, I saw that. Is that true? Is that actually confirmed?
Yes.
They bought it for $55 billion.
I got mixed feelings about it. Because
so do
I don't know. Like, I'm very hesitant. Now, the Saudis, just on a different level, I seen what they did. I know Jay's a big boxing fan. That Canelo versus Crawford card was amazing in my opinion.
Yes, it was. Well, not the fight, the last fight before the main card. That fight sucked.
The Saudis are hit or miss for me, personally. We'll see it can't get any worse. So I mean,
exactly, that's what I said. I mean, EA's been falling off for quite a while with all their layoffs and company shutdowns. They shut down Visceral, that pissed me off. So, I mean, I haven't really fucked with EA personally since they did that to Visceral. So
I gotta be careful how I say this, but I guess we can get the elephant out of the room. The Saudi Arabia, for those peoples who cry about, you know, representation and stuff like that, let me tell you this: the Saudi Arabia culture, they are not gonna listen to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Them motherfuckers will put you in a work camp for 10 years for stealing a pack of gum. They is not playing with you over there.
Yeah, so I just want to get that out there.
Side note.
Yeah.
I hope I don't get you shadow banned, but you see North Korea opening up their borders for tourism there?
I did not know that.
No, I didn't see that.
I saw this little post on Instagram talk about it was Kim Jong-un was trying to let people visit his country and tour his country. I said, ain't nobody going to your damn country.
Yeah.
You gotta lax your position quite a bit before anybody's gonna tour there.
Yeah, be done freaking farted in public and got 80 years in the death camp. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I ain't said they're nothing personal. It's just like, you know, if I say the wrong thing, they'll never let me out. So yeah, no thanks.
That's one-way ticket to wherever he's talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm mixed. I'll say this, and I said this earlier in the stream, RJ. If the Saudis EA brings back Fight Night, oh boy.
No. I'm totally against that. No, I'm totally against that. I'm totally against bringing back all these old games. Did he hit it? Did he go? Let's go, Stan. Come on, baby. Come on. Go to second. Come on.
Good.
My bad. I'm getting
No. Yeah, it's do or die for the Yankees. I don't want to lose that. But yeah. No, so why don't you want Fight Night to come back? Do you think it just won't be as good as it was?
It's EA, right? It's EA, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, EA, I seen what they did with college football. College football is a shell of.
Yeah, but this is a whole new crew though.
But I understand that the Saudis are buying it, but they could just be buying it for money. They don't care about.
Well, that's what I have to figure out is what their involvement's going to be. How deep is it? How deep does it go?
Like just because they're buying it, they're not going to sit here and tell EA, all right, you got to make a better product. They could just be like, just giving us half your revenue.
Yeah. I mean, if they go with creative direction, then I'll be all for bringing stuff back. But if they just stay the course, then I'm with you. No, don't bring it back.
Don't ruin a great franchise. It's like the same thing with movies. They make these sequels and stuff like that. No, just leave it be. Leave it be. I don't want to see any more sequels of great movies, and you just ruin them with just bullshit. I'm sorry.
Or since we talking boxing, I'll take a Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, but Ready to Rumble wasn't. That wasn't EA though. It was. I think it was Sega, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was definitely Sega. I think.
Yeah, like I mentioned, if they could do it right, which is a big stretch, then I would say Def Jam Fight for New York.
One thing that people are clamoring about, and I'm personally not a fan, but one game people are clamoring about is the Star Wars Battlefront. Like everyone's saying,
well, they ruined Star Wars games. They ruined Star Wars games so bad. Like, yeah, it's not even funny.
Yeah. Oh, I know Star Wars games are bad because I was one that told everybody that Outlaws was going to be trash, and y'all laughed at me, and now I was right. So I will take that to my grave.
Bro, EA is just like because I'm getting into soccer now, and my boy's trying to get me to play FC, FIFA, and I'm like, bro, I just don't want to support EA. They're just a garbage company. I don't want to give them any money. I don't want to give them any attention at all.
Yeah, no, it's I stopped playing Madden years ago, so I know. And
Madden's horrible. Man, now I have my 360. I got a PS2. I got the original Xbox. I still got my Wii, my PS4. I got everything.
It's nice.
I can still go back and play the old games. I can play. Why is it on Madden 10? I can do a franchise mode with Joe Montana, Ray Lewis, all these old guys. But in Madden 26, I can't do that. Are you out of your mind? It's horrible. it's just bad. Why is Superstar Mode for Madden 11 better than Madden 26? With all this technology, with all this everything, why is it a shell of itself?
Yeah.
RJ, this is your first time here. I gotta know what a little bit of a random question, but we just want to know: do you have like a top 5 like favorite games or top 5 favorite game franchises that you like the most?
You know, I think I asked Fisk this when we was on the phone a couple months ago. Oh, top 5 franchise. So that means I could put like a franchise in there, or do I have to do single games?
No, you got a franchise.
Yeah.
So top 5 definitely, like I said, Fortnite's definitely in there. Bully is definitely in there. Mafia, I love all the Mafia games.
If you're a bully and you watching the stream, know I got love for you. Bullies need love too.
You know what I'm saying? Fisk ain't a bully, but I was letting y'all know. The old wrestling games. Oh my, SmackDown versus Raw. Here Comes the Pain. Shut Your Mouth. I love all those games.
That's really the only way to make a wrestling game because they can't nail the realism. So the only way to make a wrestling game is to make it like Ready to Rumble.
So what I said, Mafia, Bully, Fortnite. On
YouTube, you know how you can type in whole movies like Metal Gear Solid full movie, Grand Theft Auto full movie.
Yeah.
With whole cutscenes.
Yeah, the game looks great on my big screen, on my 90-inch TV. Baseball, where you just go to like their recap of what happened the night before. Oh my goodness, it was great.
90-inch TV, wow.
GTA 4 definitely is in there. That's my favorite GTA of all time.
Oh, Jay, so I wanted to get 100-inch, but they told me you can't mount 100-inch on the wall in the apartment. They said it can do damage to the wall, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, mine's a 75-inch. That's if I go any bigger, my apartment's it's actually right there. My apartment's too small. If I go any bigger, I won't be able to fit it here. But yeah, I got 75-inch.
I got 75-inch in my office.
Nice.
So I got the old wrestling games. So I'll say.
So a lot of the Rockstar type.
Yeah,
style game.
Mafia, old wrestling games. I'll put Fortnite in there. I'm gonna put GTA 4 and then Assassin's Creed. Certain Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed. I love now some like.
What did you like? Did you like the new one with the Black Samurai or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, not because of that, just because I'm not really into Asian culture and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Me personally. But I love my favorite Assassin's Creed definitely have to be the American ones, the French ones. Odyssey, I think, is the best Assassin's Creed. I'm trying. So certain like the Middle East, I'm not. It just depends on the historical aspect of it.
Gotcha. Okay. I only played the first one. That's the only one I ever played was the first one.
That's it, bro. Yeah, you gotta play the other ones, man. They're so good.
Yeah, maybe Joe can talk me into. Maybe we'll play it on Twitch sometime because that's I'm kind of like reliving and playing like older games like for the first time. Like for example, I know I'm gonna get crucified for this, but I played God of War for the first time on Twitch just a couple of years ago with Joe, and we got through God of War 1, 2, and 3. We got through 1, 2, and 3. So now the next game. So now I gotta play the newer ones now. But yeah, I was like, wow, how did this get past me? It was fucking awesome.
Me personally, I feel like those games are overrated. Not saying they're bad, I just really not into them.
Oh, the third one's the best one. My God, I'll just say that.
I agree, but the other ones just Gears of War, I love. Besides 5, before they changed the storyline, I love Gears of War 1 through Judgment. Then they changed the whole storyline where you got to say.
I hated Judgment.
Bro, people need to stop disrespecting Judgment. Judgment was good.
I tried. Was good. For me, 2 is my favorite. I think 2 is my favorite, and I actually did enjoy 5. Really, the first 2, like, when the first one first came out, playing online, Fisk, we talked about it on a live stream a couple years ago, but the first Gears of War and then the second Gears of War story mode, like, oh man, God, that was so great. But RJ, did you play the remake yet, the Reloaded, or no?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, is it worth it? 'Cause I haven't played it yet.
I like it personally. I like it.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably have to jump on that. I'm just mad they didn't do a physical copy. That's all. I'm a physical media guy, so.
Also, by the way, speaking of video games, can we stop with the whole you need internet to play games? That is so dumb. You can't log into your because you gotta be like what? If you're playing a single player game, you shouldn't need internet. That makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one thing I appreciate about Nintendo. Nintendo, you can still play with no internet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nintendo. I still got my Wii. Shout out to Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a Nintendo since.
Now, like I was saying, Game Pass is under fire right now because they just raised their prices.
I hate the freaking Yankees, but I haven't had a Nintendo product.
Get ahead of me.
Matter of fact, hold on, let me think. Did I beat Resident Evil 4 on GameCube or PS2? Cause remember I said the last horror game I played was Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Did I beat that on the? I can't remember if I beat that on GameCube or PS2. But the only Nintendo product I've owned was a GameCube. Well, I owned it. Also, in the last 25 years, the only Nintendo product I've had was a GameCube, and I only got my GameCube because of WrestleMania 17, I think it was, that came out on GameCube. Yeah, they put out a WrestleMania 17 game, and they had Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, and that controller to this day is still the ugliest. I don't know how the hell I played on so controller I've ever seen on my life.
Talking about that big ass purple thing with the yellow joysticks.
Yep.
Yeah, the alien looking shit. Yeah. Ugh.
Nintendo 64 was worse than GameCube.
It was, but if it worked though, it was worse, but it was comfortable though.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo 64. I thought
Nintendo's
64
out
was
there when it comes to controller peripherals and shit. They've been experimenting since the dawn of Nintendo. So.
But yo, I love the Switch Pro controller though. Love it.
Yeah, and I have to say this just for laughs. How do you guys feel about the Virtual Boy coming back?
Is that true?
It is.
They brought it back. Yeah,
for the Nintendo Classics collection.
Yeah, they brought back the. Yeah, wow.
Good if you want to pay $100 to get a headache.
Who is that?
Nuts.
Well,
make some questionable decisions, the Nintendo guys.
What's the score? Yankee score?
0-0, top of the third.
Okay.
So my whole thing is this, right? On Twitter, something happened on Twitter, and I responded, "Oh yeah." So they was like, "Which PlayStation controller was the best?" And I said the one from E3 2005 with the boomerang. I never got my milk white PlayStation with the big ass boomerang controller, and I'm mad about it to this day. And I'm trying to understand what made PlayStation drop the boomerang controllers. I thought the boomerang controller was lit.
I mean, I didn't like that particular controller, but where I give PlayStation credit is at least they've been the most consistent, keeping their controllers pretty much the same all the way through since the first.
They can never change it.
Yeah.
This is the same controller we've had essentially for 35 years now.
Yep.
They did change them a little with their DualSense stuff. They added haptic feedback and they sleek lined it to make it look like Xbox. So they did a little bit of it.
Man, that PlayStation controller to this point is just like iconic.
Tell me. This is the controller you like, the little round thing?
This little boomerang one. YouTube, the Google E3 2005 PS3.
I'm looking at it right now. This shit look ugly.
Man, I wanted to play with that shit, bro. Because you gotta understand, I had an N64, so that boomerang controller wasn't gonna bother me so much because I had an N64. So I just wanted to see what it was like because they were supposed to be able to like do certain motions with the boomerang controller, like shoot the gun with it or do it was supposed to be integrated with the actual games. So I just thought it would have been dope. I wanted that shit. E3 2005 was one of the greatest E3s ever when they unveiled that new PlayStation. And you had all three. It was black, white, and gray, just lined up and next to each other. Shit was great.
I just miss E3 in general, honestly.
And they don't do it anymore?
No, the pandemic killed it.
Are you
So-
serious? They never brought it back?
No. So the closest thing we have to it now is the Game Awards, basically. The Game
Oh,
Awards,
yes.
and whenever we get a PlayStation State of Play or Xbox Showcase or Nintendo Direct, that's like Christmas. But I miss the days of like around mid-June. It was E3, and we were all just waiting for whatever the new games were, or whatever the new game systems were going to be. Those reveals. Oh my God, man, I miss
So
those
why
days.
didn't they bring it back?
Because nobody attends them. It's basically a convention for retailers, and now they don't attend them anymore. The pandemic killed it. So now all these like these Microsoft YouTube and whatever, they're like, oh, we can just do this virtually, and it costs us it costs less money, and we can get all our stuff out there. That's why. It's basically the pandemic and the internet killed it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
But yeah, I just miss those days because, like I said, E3 was like Christmas for us, gaming fanatics,
All the massive Metal Gear controllers they used to, what was it, Hall H or some shit like that. Hideo Kojima would always had the best Metal Gear control trailers for E3.
Speaking of Kojima, Fisk, did you see the new Kojima game coming out in 2020?
Cody Knock.
Yeah.
It's a horror game, and he basically rallied the tech that he's using in it to be optimized for PS6.
Yeah, they think the big rumor is that this is gonna be the first PlayStation 6 or whatever the next Xbox. Like, this is gonna be the first next gen game, because this game won't be out till 2027. They said.
When the new consoles come out, yo.
Yeah. So, but if you look at it graphically, it does look like what's gonna be next gen. It's damn near lifelike.
I will hope so, because I feel like graphics have plateaued the past 5 or 6 years.
In fact, if you want to see it, put it in here.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking in 2025, graphics supposed to be lifelike by now, like at all times. And I just feel like, I don't know.
I mean, it seems that that's what GTA's, the new GTA's going for, basically.
Yeah.
I don't even think that shit is real.
I agree.
It's to the point now where I just gotta see that shit to believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are a lot older than me. GTA 4 came out. What?
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. I mean, thanks, RJ.
I mean, that's just a fact.
I know.
I was a junior in high school.
Oh, get it! Come on. Let's go. Come on.
I was a junior in high school.
GTA 4 was 2008.
Yeah, I was a junior in high school.
No,
No,
2008, right? And
Yeah,
then
junior
GTA
high
5 came out in 2013, right?
Yep.
So we're almost, 13, 14 years, and they still haven't released a GTA 6? Like, come on. They better make us go to space, all this other stuff. Like, it better be just real.
All right, so I gotta ask you guys, because this is a good topic here, because we were talking about console prices, we were talking about Xbox Game Pass going up. GTA, and Nintendo kind of caused the shift here about games going up in price. How much do you think GTA 6 is going to cost at launch? They had 100?
150.
Maybe with a package.
That's what I think. I think it's gonna be 150.
Standard base game.
Yeah, standard base will be 100. I think there'll be a special edition for like 120 and like a premium edition for like 150. That's my prediction.
No, Jay, they put $2 billion into this game. It's not going to be. What's the average game? What, $70?
70. Yeah, 70's not 70 or 80, but yeah, it's 70 right now. I think
This
it's the
game's
average.
going to be at least 120 just staying there alone. They have to make their money back. They have to.
I think even at $100, everyone's gonna buy it, except me, because I don't play.
You gotta understand, they're gonna make their money back in microtransactions. They're not gonna care. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, they're gonna have some kind of microtransactions that you need to be good at the game or enjoy the game. They'll get that money back.
But we can all agree it's at least gonna be 100. I think we can all agree to that.
Yeah.
But the thing with Rockstar,
I think because of the success they had on 5, I think they'll release GTA 6, and then they'll probably release a GTA 6 Online also as an add-on.
See, but the thing is, we've been waiting for this game for so fucking long.
I know.
That I don't even think it could live up to expectations at this point.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel it's gonna be a huge disappointment.
Well, we will see.
I don't necessarily say disappointment because Rockstar, whether it's Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto or whatever, Rockstar will always put out a quality game. What I mean by disappointing is, it's kind of like you got a crush on this girl for like 4 years, right? And it's like you've been waiting to smash for 4 years, and like the pussy can't be that good. Like if you've had a crush on a girl for 4 years and you finally smash, like it can't live up to the hype. It can't. It's kind of like, this is the best way I could put it, right? There's a reason Dr. Dre never released a Detox. It was never gonna live up to the hype or the expectations of greatest album ever, Dr. Dre Detox. We've waited 25 years, and he couldn't put it out because it was never gonna live up to expectations. And with Grand Theft Auto, it's got like, I don't know, aliens invaded Earth before Grand Theft Auto 6. It's like, it's become a meme at this point on the internet that anytime something happens, we got rainbow colored president before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
We got no taxes in America before Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, you can't live up.
I mean, if you want to be for real, the government shut down before GTA 6 came out.
Facts. We had a global pandemic and recovered before Grand Theft Auto.
My favorite meme is when that end of the world shit was big in the news, that it was gonna end on September 23rd or whatever. It was like, we're getting the end of the world before GTA 6. That one was kind
That's exactly what they do, man. So I'm like, I don't think Grand Theft Auto 6 it's just so anticipated. I don't even know. I couldn't imagine working on Grand Theft Auto 6 knowing that I have to live up to the expectations of, what is it? What are we talking? Endgame at this point? Was that the last thing that just had to live up to expectations?
Yeah.
And it met
in
expectations.
recent memory, yeah.
Yeah, great. GTA 6 is going to be like Endgame's times 1,000. Times 1,000.
Man, I bet you the retailers are just salivating at that release date, like, oh, come on, here we go. We're getting all these people in the store and this, and that. So, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people ordering online.
Not only that, but I guarantee that server goes down within minutes.
Oh, and how many people are going to call in sick at work? You're gonna drive by McDonald's and then there's gonna be a sign on the drive-through window and no one showed up to work today. I'm telling you, it's gonna be not a pandemic, but it's gonna be it's
gonna be one of those moments we're never gonna forget.
It's gonna be a work holiday basically.
What's so crazy though with the GTA 6 shit is, isn't it supposed to be like a campaign with the girlfriend? Like you got the male character, the girl character, right?
Yeah.
You know how many couples this might be the one video game that like saves relationships. It's like, yo, baby, we playing Grand Theft Auto tonight. We ain't going on no date. We ain't going to the movies. You get your bitch, I'm gonna get my guy. Let's go shoot some shit up.
You're gonna have a new meme for GTA and chill.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be GTA and chill.
You could also make real life money in GTA 6 as well too.
Oh boy.
And that's the shit.
People are gonna go broke.
I mean, the biggest promise that I've heard of is that the NPCs are supposed to be completely interactable now.
See, they trying to make you feel guilty.
They're supposed to actually have full-fledged conversations and shit with you.
They're gonna try to make you feel guilty for shooting people. It's just about to be crazy. Because if you think about how good the graphics and shit are gonna look, and you running people over, shooting people, interacting with, they're gonna try to make you feel guilty for being a psychopath.
All right, dude. Guys, it's 9 o'clock in the East Coast. I think we should start wrapping up. My God, we went down so many rabbits. This was the show I wanted, so thank you, Fisk. I know RJ wasn't here too long, but thank you guys for coming in. This is exactly what I wanted. I knew there was just so much out there to cover, and we covered it pretty damn good. So that being said, RJ, we'll start with you, man. I want you to just plug in whatever you want to plug, and if you have a message for NerdCage Nation, and hey, hell, even a prediction on the Giants Saints game, go ahead.
Oh, Giants. You guys play the Saints, right? So
yeah.
Spencer Rattler, y'all should win that. That should be easy. Subscribe to RJ SportsFacts. You know what I'm saying? Best really getting into college football. I really love college football. Talk about the NFL, the NBA. Go Knicks. Knicks all the way to the championship.
Let's go.
We just beat the Sixers in preseason, so that's good. Yankees all the way. Hopefully we can beat the Red Sox.
Better.
Appreciate you, NerdCage. You got my Instagram now, so you can
definitely
invite me to more of these things.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not really a superhero type of guy, but video games, sports, or whatever, I'm definitely down.
Excellent. Yeah, like I said, we cover all things pop culture, so yeah, we cover all that. So this is awesome, and of course we're kind of dabbing into the combat sports and whatever.
Invite me to some boxing.
Yes. Tank and Jake Paul, we're doing that.
So is that really real?
Yes, on Netflix.
I know a lot. I know Jake was supposed to fight Canelo and Canelo back there. I don't know if Tank said. I don't know if.
No, it's happening. It's happening. It's an exhibition. And Jake can't go above 195. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, Jake being as big as he is, I still think Tank will win. I think Tank will find a way to get inside and break his ribs. But it's just interesting because Tank is tiny and Jake's big, but Tank's skilled and Jake's not. So we'll see. We will see.
Are you a big UFC guy? Are you a big UFC guy, Jay?
My roommate is. I'm kind of starting to dab my toes a little bit. I am seeing Smash Machine tomorrow. But yeah. We've been doing these combat sports. You know, we've been doing boxing and WrestleMania watch parties, and we've been getting good numbers. So we're gonna keep doing them. So yeah, absolutely. Please join us for Tank Davis, Logan Paul. It'll be Friday, November 14th.
Friday. I'll definitely be here for that.
Yeah.
It's on a Friday?
Yeah, it's a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday fight.
Oh, shoot. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. So yeah, Fisk, dude, we'd love to have you on too. Both of you guys should come on and join. It'll be fun. And then Fisk, go ahead, plug whatever you want to plug, and if you got a message for NerdCage Nation, give us a prediction for the Giants Saints.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go subscribe to Fisk Unit Blues while doing my New York content. Regular Fisk Vicious and my mental health content. Brand new content coming in December. And other than that, man, just stay Fisk Unit tough, stay Wolfpack certified, and keep your head on a swivel out here, man. Keep God first, be safe.
And Giants Saints, what do you got?
I got Jackson Dart 24, Saints 21.
Okay, I can roll with that.
Bro said Jackson Dart. He didn't even say Giants.
All right, Joe, real quick, let's just plug some stuff real quick. So, Joe, Saturday on Twitch.
Yes, we'll finally begin our playthrough of Dead Space Remake.
And then next week on Twitch.
Or Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
And then when we're done, Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Resident Evil 1 Remake, Chris scenario.
And then, guys, please join us next Friday as the Young Guns. That would be Kush from the Hub and Kid Blue coming on NerdCage Live next Friday to hang out, talk all things pop culture and sports. So be there for that. Until then, get yourself a NerdCage Live t-shirt. Again, any size, any color, whether you're skinny, booty call, or fat fuck, big or small. We love them all. We have various designs available. We go from small all the way to 5XL, so wherever you're skinny, booty call, or fat fuck, we got you covered. The link to our T-Pub is in the description of this video. Every live stream and across the vast lands of social media. Joe, plug it in.
Yes, if you want to get us on Twitter or Instagram, both handles are @nerd_cage. Our link to our Discord is in the description. Become a member there as well. And our Facebook discussion group. That is NerdCage Nation. We love everything you guys put up there. No spoilers, no politics, and for God's sakes, keep it civil.
All right, and once again, please subscribe to RJ SportsFacts and Fisk Vicious on all his channels. Not only they're fantastic content makers, they are awesome friends, and I'm the luckiest nerd on the planet to have them as my friends. So sub those guys up, and until then, we please ask you to like comment, subscribe, ring that bell, spread NerdCage Live like syphilis. So the USA from yours truly, the land of the orange off Syracuse, New York. To all our friends around the world at NerdCage Live, Fisk, Vicious, and RJ SportsFacts. As always, enjoy life, stay safe, eat your vegetables, do your push-ups, go to the gym. Good night, God bless, and have the best day of your life.
Good night.
Good night.
NerdCage Live and gaming are a perfect match.
Shoot the J, Joe. Okay. Shoot it!
All right.
Over on NerdCage Live on Twitch, Jay and Joe go live.
Call me Bazooka Joe. It's all about you.
Kaboom! Playing both old school and new school games every Tuesday night. Ooh, what a sight!
Jay, stop looking at her face and run.
But she's so beautiful.
So be sure to follow NerdCage Live on Twitch.
Run for your life, Joe. Run for your life, Joe.
Running.
Run faster. Oh no, Joe. The galaxy's doomed because of you.
To scratch your gaming itch.
Oh, nice kick, Joe.
Thank you.
Yo, that's diabolical. Wait. Yo!
That's twitch.tv/NerdCage Live.
Ooh, trying to get out of the NerdCage, are ya? Well, before you go, hit that subscribe button. And if you're really intrigued, ring that bell. Thank you for dropping by. Until next time, tell everyone you know about NerdCage Live!